What's good, YouTube, man? We back with another reaction. What happened, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see by the title, man, we got Dallas deadliest rap beef. Mother and kids killed for their ruthless teenagers. So, mothers out here dying because of things that they kids doing in the streets. That's crazy. If you got some beef with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But don't go after they dudes. Go after the target. But in today's time, it ain't like that, man. They coming after your loved ones if they can't get to you. So, man, y'all stay safe out here, man. Sheesh. Whoa. What's going on? Wait. What he just did?
Play with that money, boy. Y'all big, y'all mama, y'all sister, y'all auntie, y'all granny, y'all daddy, y'all brother. You little bitch nigga came to piss on his wife and one pussy off the door to stay here. Come back and do the ass nigga.
Oh, they pissed. They pissed on his grave. Why did they do this? Like, why do niggas do this? Why do niggas piss on other niggas' grave? Like, why they do that?
Come piss on his grave again and stay here while we pull up. Nigga, hey on that boy, this little boy, he already dead in the ground. What more y'all want? Where y'all be at? What's y'all name? Bitch,
Shawty want smoke.
Mama, granny, brothers, whoever.
She want smoke. Dang. What happened to the scat? What happened to the charger? Somebody got shot. What happened?
On your people, fool. Check up on your people. Bro got shot.
And Walmart, man.
Bro got shot, fool. Check up on your people, my boy. North Dallas with that shit. No cow.
Man, what in the Dallas Illuminati shit y'all got going on, Pete? Folks talking about I'm unscratched. Boy, your whip is flipped and dipped, boy, on juice, man. Let me find out you niggas sacrificing your mamas now, just for the Rex, man. On juice, boy. What the hell, boy? I'm talking about nigga hopped out looking like Ricky, but his mama in the NICU. On juice, what the hell?
The thing in beef, people don't really talk about. Like you jumping out there doing the extreme, and then the person you did it to do more than you, get more disrespectful than you. Now you got mothers involved, grave sites, and even little kids. Fam, in the last 24 hours, a young man was a target in front of a local Walmart.
In front of
7
Walmart.
a.m. He was driving. He was with his mother, and she was shot up instead of him.
Oh, dang.
To post that he was unharmed, to say the least.
Why? Your mama just got shot. Why is you posting on Instagram? What? Nigga, your mama just got shot. Wait, man. Like, come on,
confused.
bro.
Especially knowing his mom was shot up for his beef. Now let's make something clear. If you're a target of a drive-by shooting,
your mama just got shot and you smiling on Instagram. Wait, nigga, come on,
even
bro.
Your kids at your local Walmart. It's for a reason. You know how mad you have to be and ruthless for someone to do all the above early in the morning?
It was 7 a.m.
Some homework.
Early.
This man got himself into that's public.
And they probably followed, bro.
Continue. I want to give a shout out to Dallas Drill. They helped with a whole lot in regards to my research. Today we talk about 2 gangs, rap music, retaliation, juveniles, 2 mothers, grave sites, and a 2-year-old girl who lost their life or their freedom to this war. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. In Dallas, Texas, it seems no one is off limits when it comes to their war. It's a war that's been going on between a group called FBG, allegedly, and a group called OTS, allegedly. FBG stands for Free Bird Gang, and OTS stands for Only the Sacks. OTS is a hood that's mainly located on Pleasant Grove, on the south of Dallas, Texas. They name it 65 Pleasant Grove. It used to be a dark bus route that took you to the Grove back in the 90s. And that's where that 6'5" come from. Now, OTS has a well-known rapper who made his rounds outside of Dallas after dropping a diss track while at his opposition gravesite. Now, we'll later get to the breakdown of his name, but he go by FBG Murder. And just to be clear, he has no association with FBG Free Band Gang or FBG Flyboy Gang, Chicago or Atlanta. This is strictly Dallas, Texas lingo. In 2021, just after turning 17, FBG Murder would be charged with juvenile life, serving 11 months in juvenile. And in 2023, he would take rapping serious, making his known track, which is a diss track, as we mentioned, at his opposition gravesite. The song was released 3 months ago. It was titled Clean Up Crew, with over 300,000 views and counting.
Look back. Play with that money, boy. I put it right on your head.
Now, as you can see,
Yo, he recorded a video right at his Opps gravesite?
That wasn't the only disrespectful OTS member who did the same thing to that same gravesite. That was the gravesite of a guy named John Cantrell Hightower. Based on the disrespect from his opposition,
crazy, bro.
It seemed like John raised hell while he was living on his earth. Dallas Drill had posted the clip of John's sister coming to the gravesite and making this post to Facebook after seeing the man piss on her brother's grave. His nickname was Lord John. He was only 19 years old when he lost his life on April 6, 2021. But he was actually shot on the 4th of July. Mr. Hightower was in the 3000 block of South Street enjoying the 4th of July fireworks with friends when he was caught in a gun battle between unknown suspects. Mr. Hightower was shot once and transported to the local hospital. 2 days later, he passed away from his injuries.
Dang.
Rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. It's been rumored that John losing his life was retaliation for an incident that happened 3 months prior at a local park. A young man that go by the name of Keontae Green had lost his life on camera after walking to his local park only 5 minutes after being there.
Since I'm one of the oldest, I gotta be stronger for my family.
For the family of Keontae Green, the emotions come in waves. His murder still hard to believe.
I'm hurt. I'm mad as hell. I'm not a revenge person, but I'm a justice person.
Green was one of 3 people shot Saturday night at a South Dallas block party. Over the weekend, 8 people were shot citywide, including another murder near Hahn Freeway.
I saw a mother crying. I see children involved in violence, and we're fighting every day to improve our communities.
South Dallas residents and community activists Tabitha Wheeler-Reagan and Anton Lucky believe it's up to community members to lead efforts to curb violence.
We're asking whether you're uncle, whether you're aunt, whether you're father, whether you're a mentor, whether you're just a resident in this neighborhood, we're asking you to get involved.
And by spotting and reporting things that may lead to violence, the hope is grief and anger.
I just want somebody to...
As bad as they want things to get better, it's not gonna get better, bro. Like, once blood is shed and bodies is dropping, it's gonna only get worse.
Be angry like I am.
Can perhaps be prevented and the lives of people like Keontae Green saved.
My heart is heavy behind what all this crap is doing to our young black men.
Reporting in Dallas, Jack Heiberger, NBC.
I know where we come from. Nobody want to be a snitch or nobody want to step up. But if it was your child, you would want somebody to step up, like crime, teenage crime on teenage crime. If nobody never step up, we won't never be able to help the kids, or we won't be able to get justice for everybody that's out here losing.
No one would be arrested for both murders.
Dang.
FBG Murder would be the only one who speak on it almost 4 years later in his track, as we mentioned, at John Hightower gravesite. Instantly, FBG Murder and his crew OTS became targets to the other side, and they end up shooting a music video while calling the guy named OTS Trey on the phone via Instagram. And it seems they was at Trey mother's gravesite, a woman who lost her life after her house was shot up over 60 times.
God damn! 60 times? What she did?
Now, the shooting happened on the 3000 block of Flutter Mill Drive in the Heartland community. It happened at around 1:49 a.m. on February 6,
60
2023.
shots?
There was 63 spent shell casings recovered from the scene. The victim was identified as Ramika Simpson, 38 years old. May she rest in peace, and love condolences to her family. But they didn't stop. They shot up her balloon release as well, leaving a 2-year-old baby named Zaya.
Dang, man, they hit the baby, man.
One of the bullets. May she rest in peace, and love and condolences to her family.
Responsible for opening fire on a crowd in East Dallas.
And as investigators piece together clues, a family is devastated after their little girl was killed. Our Candace Sweat picks up this heartbreaking story live from Dallas Police Headquarters. Candace, the family telling us that they gathered to remember a woman who was murdered.
Exactly, Brittany and Brian. This started off as a candlelight vigil, sort of a celebration of life for another family member. Instead, everyone there ended up running and ducking from gunshots, and a child is now dead. The family tells us today they want the person responsible locked up. At times, the grief is too much.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Deborah Harper Smith was with her grandchild, 2-year-old Zaya Lacey, and other family members Sunday for a candlelight vigil on Hay Street in East Dallas. Then there were gunshots.
Everybody started to run. I grabbed my grandbaby. While I was running, when I got behind the truck, I felt some blood.
She realized Zaya had been shot. Another family member rushed them to the hospital.
And I couldn't do nothing but scream, cry, and pray, and ask God, please just protect her.
Smith says doctors placed Zaya on an operating table, and they waited.
About 30 minutes to an hour later, they came in and told us she didn't make it. My baby was only 2 years old. She haven't even lived a full life yet.
Dallas police detectives
sad,
said this was not a random shooting, but Zaya and another adult woman injured at the vigil were not the intended targets. Now this family, surrounded by their church pastors, are calling on the public.
If it was your 2-year-old granddaughter, daughter, niece, or cousin, how would you feel?
They're left grasping for answers in a situation that feels hopeless.
I told my grandkids I would always protect them, and I let her down because I couldn't.
It's crazy, boy.
Yeah, and that vigil that they were attending before the gunshots broke out was actually for another cousin who was killed earlier this year in a drive-by shooting. So you can only imagine what this family is going through. Detectives said
It was
they
celebrating,
are looking at other crimes in the area to see
somebody
if
else
they can
deal.
connect the person responsible for this
crazy, man.
to those recent crimes. Of course, anyone with any information is asked to call Dallas Police.
Now, what makes Ramika Simpson's story even more crazy, other than the fact that she lost her life due to her son war, all these kids knew each other. Her son allegedly claimed OTS, but her daughter, she was best friends with John, her brother enemy, and even got his name tatted on her arm when he lost his life. She wrote, "Words can't explain how much I miss my bestie. This is just the beginning. He calls me every day. What you doing, best friend? Come see me? I miss you. Hey, beautiful. How was your day? I'll never receive the love my bestie had for me from anyone else. I'm very hurt. I've always said I wanted a boyfriend just like my best friend, cause he treat me like I'm so perfect. He's so sweet to me. I trusted him with my deepest secrets. I never felt that coming from anyone else. He never changed on me. I'll forever love you, Johnny. Boy, forever gonna make sure your name live on my kids. We'll know who you were and the spot you held in my heart. You always told me you have kids. I'm gonna be their godmama. I didn't even get the chance. They took away everything, our whole future. I love you, baby. Fly high, 7/6/21. The day of my life changed forever." So now you have an idea on how close this beef is.
That's
it kinda
crazy.
makes sense on how everyone know each other mother. And far as FBG murder name, as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, is seen, he's a part of the crew OTS. But having FBG murder as his rap stage name is a diss to his Opps, which leads us to the shooting within the last 48 hours at the local Walmart. An affiliate to OTS, OTS Yakuza, was in his bright orange-red Dodge Charger alongside his mother at around 6:30 a.m. when Dallas police have responded to a shooting on the 9300 block of Forest Lane. The preliminary investigation determined that a woman was shot at the location. The woman's identity and her condition is yet to be confirmed. And we want to send love and prayers to that young mom and her family. As far as her son, within 24 hours, and not even knowing the condition of his mom, he wasted no time with the blunt in his hand to post on Instagram a picture of a selfie and say not a scratch to troll his opposition. We lost out here, family. As we wrap this video up, we do want to take the moment and say
I don't get why he posted that, bro. Like,
victims of this story.
Yo, mama got hit, bro.
To you guys' family. This is a very unfortunate situation. Having a war in Dallas with just teenagers throwing their life away before they graduate. Having mothers being involved and even little kids. Bro. Because everyone grew up with each other. Everyone know one another. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. This was the story of a young man, mom, who was shot up early in the morning in front of their local Walmart. Because of his beef with him and his crew. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
They ain't even care that his mama was in the car. They ain't even care his mama was in the car. They still blitzed it down. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. I look at it like, well, you never know how the next man coming.